and come together and sit face to face and knee to knee and give each other a handshake and a hug and really connect physically in person. And that physical connection is an important part of our business. And I think that's one of the very, very competitive advantages that we will have going into the future, because other businesses are trying harder and harder to disconnect from their customer, from their salespeople. I can go to the bank now without ever leaving my home. I can have groceries delivered. I don't have to see a person at a grocery store anymore. I can have food delivered to my home. I can actually do almost anything in my life from behind a screen. And companies like ours that are already set up, that already have the importance of these connections, of building relationships, of gathering together to learn from each other and to support each other and to share products and to have expos where you can demonstrate products is a very, very competitive, unique advantage. And I think it will continue to grow. And so as this convergence continues, where the environment around us changes, that environment where people are lonely and behind screens, people are going to be looking to be a part of a team. They're going to be looking for ways to build a real community. Not an online fake community, but a real community where you have a connection to a person. And I think that will continue to grow in terms of need that people have. And so our business will continue to satisfy that need. And so keep that in mind as you reach out to your teams. The technology is incredibly powerful and important for us to scale our business, but we need to continue to make sure we're finding ways to get together, to not lose sight of the fact that it really is a one-to-one, human-to-human business that will be our advantage over time. We have the upcoming success trip, when mentioned. Qualification for that goes through the end of June. So if you have some success trip points, you know what those are, you're working to qualify, you have one more month, and like I said, June, we're going to put a lot of ammunition out there for you to be able to have every opportunity to qualify. And if you don't, we have a new trip that's coming that I know you'll be really excited about. That will be announced on July 1st. We're going to have to do some fun things in June. We're actually going to create some ability for you to provide some guesses to the company and the prizes. There's going to be prizes. What's the price? Oh, for guessing. Oh, you get on trip. No, I don't think we're going to do that. but there will be some good prizes, and we'll have some fun. If you have good ideas, if you have an idea, come up and let me know, and then I'll wink at you if you're right. But we're excited about that coming. Our Ireland trip is coming up this fall, and then we will have that next spring. We'll have another one. We have amazing things coming that are really going to give us that growth opportunity. So I mentioned there's something I'm going to share that nobody else has yet. So a couple of people have this, but it's very limited. So keep this between us, all right? Okay, I know. We worked with our teams over the last few months, and as we assessed really where the opportunities are in the world, as a company and with our leadership, the quality and the level of our leaders in the United States is second to none. There's no place else in the world where we can go and find the number of team leads, the number of executives, the number of rubies, the number of really impressive leaders than right here. And it's a growth opportunity for us. Over the years, we've grown Nuskin, and one of the ways that we've grown has been to open up new markets. And we just opened up another new market. We've only opened about 3 markets in the last 6 or 7 years. And so the pace of that market opening has really slowed down. There are very few places left in the world where we need to be. And as we look at that, there are new frontiers that are happening. One is the technology frontier. We've talked a little bit about that. That's an amazing new market. So remember, that's the market that's gone from being about less than $200 billion as a direct selling market to over $4 trillion. That's a huge new market opportunity that we're taking advantage of. So that's one of the ways that we're going to expand. The other way can come from market expansion, and that's the market itself, opening a new market geographically or a new market. We did that in Peru, and we saw really a lot of our leaders came and supported the launch of that market. There was a lot of energy that went to that, and it really created an opportunity for really a new expanded market that was going to grow. We had over 10,000 people in 2 days that came to that opening in Peru. And really a fairly small city in a country of around 30 million people. There are probably almost as many people within 3 states of right here as there are in all of Peru. And so as we looked at that, we identified really a number of factors that contribute to the excitement and the energy that goes with that market. And what we're doing is we're going to apply that same market opening to the relaunch of the U.S. And that's going to happen between now and October. So that market relaunch is the potential that you have to be a part of. The market right now in the U.S., our goal is to be $1 billion. There's a $37 billion market here in the United States. That's just the direct sales market. That's not the commerce market. That market size, we represent today 0.7% of that market. 0.7. So not 1%. That's what we own Nuskin today. This is a new market. The United States is brand new for us. The potential that we have here to grow. In a typical market around the world for Nuskin, we have anywhere between 2.5 to 10 to, in some cases, 25% of the market that Nuskin owns in many countries. So for us to be 0.7% in the first market opened in the history of Nuskin tells us that this is a new market for us. Today is the day when we're going to start talking about this new relaunch. We're going to have on June 7th, we'll have an opportunity to get on a phone call and we'll walk through some of these details with you about the market relaunch. So mark that, it'll be at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And so we'll have a call with some more information around this market launch and the U.S. potential. It really is using the theme of discovering the best you. And for us in the U.S., we know that we have yet to discover who the best U.S. is, what the best U.S. looks like. Our vision is to really grow this. We'll share some information over the coming few months, and we are going to actually preview and pre-launch with our leaders. We want to have leaders that understand the plan, that know what the focus is, that have a real aligned sense of purpose going into October. And then on October 12th, the day after our Global Live, which is our Nuskin Live in Salt Lake City, we're going to have a special event for leaders to actually kick off the U.S. relaunch on October 12th. So mark that day down. We want you to be a part of it, and we're really excited about the opportunity that we have to do that. It's going to happen both in Salt Lake. Salt Lake in the morning, we'll have meetings on October 12th, and then in the afternoon we'll have a street party. We'll have the Innovation Center opened. We'll have product sales associated with that relaunch. So we're looking forward to that. It's called The Best U.S., Discover the Best You, and together, between you and us, the U.S. is going to be the best. So look forward to that, and we appreciate you being a part of it. Live, again, I'll just share a quick plug. October 9th to the 11th is when Live will happen. We look forward to that, and it'll be in Salt Lake City. It's going to be an incredible event. It's going to be about learning. It's going to be about education. It's going to be about tools for your business to be able to help your business grow. So I'm super excited about it. Ryan Apirski and our global team have done an amazing job setting up a lineup of speakers. You'll be hearing more about that. Registration will open on July 1st for Team Elites, and then over the next week or two, we'll have opening up registration for more of each of you and your teams. The tickets will go fast, so make sure that you're ready for that. We do have a limited number of tickets and availability. but those will go on sale on July 1st to Team Elites and then throughout the rest of the month. So more information will be coming in June about how you register, both for the Best US event on October 12th and live, which is the 9th through the 11th. So they're combined together. So look forward to having you in Provo. Looking forward to a great summer. Really, June is going to be an amazing month. July and August, we have some more leading previews that will help us collectively focus on our beauty device platform, focus on the opportunities that we have to really grow our businesses, and look forward to seeing many of you on a success trip and seeing you in Provo, Utah. Thank you for having me.